Welcome. Welcome back to my channel Conquer the Fear. In this video, we are going to discuss about the real Java interview questions which are asked in the real interview. So the person who has attended this particular interview was Senigron Technologies. So where he was asked to write a program and he was asked to write a duplicate character in a string. Now if you are going for an interview, after your questions of initial set of questions of Java and the basics questions has been asked, interviewer will try to understand whether you have that particular problem solving skill or not. Based on that, he will give you some problem statement and he want you to solve that particular problem. Basically, he will check two things. First, what is the approach and how you can quickly solve this. Now, if you are looking out for this particular problem statement to be solved up, this is the right video because I'm going to explain you how you can solve this particular with a easy way. I'm also going up to come up with another video which is going to be the Java 8 version. So this is going to be the normal Java version because interviewer might ask you, I want this particular solution in specifically without Java 8 or with Java 8. So it depends on the interview what question he asked. Let us take a look at this particular problem statement. So the interview will ask you that I wanted to find a duplicate character in a string. He will give you one string. So he will ask you to write that particular code. Now the output should be something like this. It depends, like he may ask you in certain order or not, but yeah, he will ask you what is the approach and how you will solve this. So let's try to solve this. Let me try to create, or actually try to this particular input over here as a string over here. So this would be the starting point where I would be passing on this particular program as an input, and then I would be actually taking this as an input and then I will be calling. So I will write one method over here. So I will write public static void. So find duplicate character. Now if you see, this is going to take a string as an argument over here. So I'm going to pass this. Now here actually what I will do, I will take this particular, as I'm going to store this particular values into the hash map. So I've taken an approach of storing in the hash map. Why hash map? Because this will be storing the key and the value pair. So I will be creating the character, how many times it, which character it is, and also I will just store the count of it. So how many times it will be stored up. So the best place to store that particular thing is hash map. So I will make use of this, and then I will make use of the integer over here because I'm trying to store the count over here. Now character count. So I'm going to create a hash map over here. So let me import this first. Now once you create this, let's convert that particular string into an character array. So I'm going to convert this to an character array. So how you can do that? So you can actually call to array method over here. This is going to convert. Now in this case, what I will do, I will write a for loop over here. I will have to navigate through all of these particular characters, right? So I will write a for each over here where I will make use of this and the character array over here. Now each of this particular loop, I'm going to write the logic of that, if that particular key is present in that particular hash map or not. Now let's take it. Then we'll check if it is. Now we'll check if it is containing or not. If it is containing, then what we will do, we will actually increment that particular counter over there. So what we'll do, we'll copy this one and we'll put. So what we'll put the character, the number over here. and then the count whatever it is. Now I have actually have to take that particular character count, get that, of C, and then I have to increment this particular thing. So ultimately, if that was 0, it will be 1. If it is 1, it is going to be 0. Now, if it is not there, I will simply put that into the hash map. So here C, and then it will. This is going to be the very first case over here. Now, in this way, I'm going to have this particular set having all this particular details. Now, after this, what I have to do is that I have to take that particular as an entry set. So I will take this and I will get the entry set over here. So I will store this into a set. This is going to return me the map of entry. Then I'm going to make use of the character over here and then integer. So entry set over here. Now let me import this. Now based on this, I'm going to write a logic of map dot entry of that particular character what we have written for each of this particular entry. Over here. Now I will check if that is greater than 0 or not, or it is greater than 1 or not. Okay, if that value is greater than or not, then I'm going to print that particular value over here, as it was only requested to print that particular value. So let's print that. Let's take the key. So let me write duplicate and then print this. Okay, now I think we have completed this particular logic. That's all. I think we have to write it here, and then let me call this particular method from this particular main method. Now let me pass this particular string array over here, and let me try to run this particular program for you. Now if you take a look at this, the output, if you see as a character over here, now you see this R is one, the repeated one, then comes the M, then we have G also is repeated. Rest everything are unique, but the order may be little bit different. So let me try to read and see whether the order is coming different. But yeah, it is storing in the hash map in a correct way as of now. But yeah, this is how the logic you write it to store that and how to find that particular duplicate element. So this is a normal way where you make use of the loops. I'm also going to make another video of where I will be doing the same logic with the help of Java 8 features. If this your video was helpful, please share it with the needy people. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more such videos.